Very deep and very relaxed. Now, in just one moment, I'm going to show you the saw blade that David Copperfield will be using. It is a light green saw blade. And whenever you see this saw blade, it will totally freak you out. So in just one moment, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, not yet. And when you do, I just want you to take a look at this and then close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. All right, open your eyes. Take a look. And close your eyes. As I tap your forehead 3 times, remember that is a saw blade. Now, David Copperfield is dressed in a light green shirt and blue jeans. I know that David Copperfield doesn't wear stuff like that most of the time, but for this particular thing that we're doing here today, David Copperfield has put that on. And David Copperfield is standing to your left. Standing to your left. Standing to your left. Very deep and very relaxed. Very deep and very relaxed. Now, as David Copperfield does his new sit-down chair sawing half illusion, Heather Locklear has the opportunity to pick any piece of clothing from this rack here today to try on for the new show. Very deep and very relaxed. Very deep and very relaxed. Here in just one moment, Heather Locklear on David Copperfield's new TV special here at the Fat Shack. And whatever David Copperfield says, you will insist because you like David Copperfield so much and you want to be a part of this new illusion. But the only thing that's going to freak you out is that big green saw blade. So take a deep breath in. Let it out slow as I tap your forehead 3 times. Remember that. Now, deep and relaxed. 1, 2, 3. Eyes wide awake. How you doing there, Heather Locklear? Nice to meet you. What's the new show that you're in?
Magic show?
Well, what's the show that you're starring in there on CBS?
David Copperfield?
Well, that's the show that you're on today. Have you ever seen any of my illusions?
Yeah.
You like them? What's the one trick that you like the most? Now, which one of these particular outfits would you like to get sawed in half on the show?
Sawed in half?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sawed in half.
No.
You don't like to get sawed in half?
Uh-uh.
You mean this saw blade? Let's take a picture right now. Right, come here. Heather. All right, come. 1, 2, 3, freeze. Now, you will not, the only time that you will be scared of the big saw blade is when you see it. Other than that, you are excited to be on David Copperfield's new show, and pick her on something here, something fancy, something fancy.
You wanted to change?
Yeah. Well, she'll go in a different room. I won't watch. Very deep and very relaxed. Oh, yeah. Oh, that looks, yeah, that's kind of a little David Copperfield.
Yeah, sure.
Very deep and very relaxed. Deep and very relaxed. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper. Now, as I tap your forehead, take a deep breath in. As I tap your forehead 3 times, you are so excited to be on the David Copperfield show, but you will not be scared until you see the saw blade. You're happy to get sawed in half and be a part of this new illusion, but you only be scared is when you see the saw blade. So take another deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Now, 1, 2, 3, eyes wide awake. Hey there, Heather Locklear. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Yeah, what's the new show that you're appearing in, besides my show today? And who's on that show?
Charlie Sheen.
You like Charlie Sheen?
Yeah.
What is it that you like about Charlie Sheen?
He's cute.
He's cute?
Yeah.
Now, you know, when David Copperfield saws a celebrity in half, David Copperfield always insists that that particular actress, you, wear a new outfit that we have.
Okay.
All right, we have this outfit right here.
Okay.
And now, hold it. Also, David Copperfield has brought by... Here, I'll take that.
Okay.
All right. This makes it look good, too. All right. Now, if you get sawed in half, you gotta have nylons, because nylons too. So go ahead and try those on. Put those on, and we'll be waiting for you out here. The whole cast of the David Copperfield Show will be waiting for you. Let her go back there by herself there.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Just set that in. Here, come back here. Come back here. Yeah. Just come back here. All right. Have a seat right here. All right. Get a picture of Heather Locklear in her magic outfit. All right. All right. Go ahead and snap her away.
Say cheese.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
All right. Now go ahead and sit back. This is the new illusion, ladies and gentlemen. Heather Locklear will now be sawing. Mr. This is my magic assistant, Mr. Danny Bonaducci here. Come on over here, Danny. And all right. Now I want you to look this way. Look at me this way. Go ahead and pull it. Hey, we got the camera over. You got the little flash photography thing? Yeah. All right. Now my magic assistant here. All right. All right. All right. Put that right there. All right. Now, go ahead and insert that blade slowly now. Slowly into her stomach area. All right. Freeze. Come sit back over here. All right, come sit back over here. Come sit back over here. All right, come sit down. Now, in just one moment, when my assistant saws you in half, he's going to put that blade in your stomach, and it's going to be totally funny. 1, 2, 3, eyes wide awake. All right, there, Danny, go ahead and insert that blade into her. Insert the blade into her. Go ahead and put it in one more time. Partly call this guy's deep sleep. Very deep and very close. Very deep and very close. Very deep and very close. Deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. That's a nice outfit. I could put on another one.
No.
They don't want to do another one?
No.
All right. Let's do the human bridge.
Alright, let's do that or put back on the
Yeah, we will. All right.
Put that outfit's kind of
Yeah. Now, how long have you guys been married? You two.
2 years, almost 3.
Let's see. What's she right now? All right. Let's see. Who's a good actor besides Brad Pitt? Another that everybody likes. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. Can he be Tom Cruise? All right, Tom Cruise. You're going to be Tom Cruise for this particular one. You'll like this one. You'll like it. Now, it's totally entertainment, what you're about to see. And don't get jealous or anything like that, because she's going to actually think. Very deep and very relaxed. Deeper and deeper, deep sleep. Deep, deep, deep. Now, here in just one moment, Mindy. MTV has not hired you, but the Wild on E has hired you for their new host. Now, here's what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. You are E's new Wild on host, and Tom Cruise is here today, this afternoon. He was down at the Church of Scientology today, and he stopped by here to do the interview with you. And Tom Cruise has a new movie, so you're going to be asking him about his new movie. And I was looking for another chair there to sit down on. And what happens in this interview, you're going to ask him a lot of questions. And when you ask him specific questions, here's what will happen. You will insist on Tom Cruise. You heard that he's a professional foot massager. And when you do this interview, I'm going to come and tap your right shoulder. When I tap your right shoulder, you insist on Tom Cruise giving you a foot massage. But what will happen during this interview is you'll have the biggest Harry Met Sally in your whole wide world, which is the big O, by the way, when Tom Cruise starts massaging your feet during this interview. The big O, big O. Very deep and very relaxed. So take a deep breath in. And let it out slow as I tap your forehead 3 times. I want you to remember that. Tom Cruise, you're the host on Wild on E. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Eyes wide awake. Hey, how's you doing? I brought down some people from E. Yeah, you're the new host of Wild on E. This here is Tom Cruise.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Now, you have some questions prepared for Mr. Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
What is the first question that you want to ask him?
Can you tell us a little bit about your new movie?
Just make up whatever.
Well, it's an action film, and you know, I'm going to be doing my thing. You know,
Doing your thing, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, you might want to scoot your chair up a little closer there for an interview. All right. All right. Now ask him another question.
So how's things with Penelope?
It's a little bit rocky. Things aren't going as good as as I planned. We might be getting separated here soon.
Oh, I heard you're great at foot massages. Why don't you give me one? Let me see. Because I heard.
Give you a foot massage.
Yeah. Somebody told me that they gave you an interview and that you give really good foot massages. So why don't you give me one?
Pull your legs up there.
Just out
Show,
of nowhere?
yeah, show him your legs. Show off your legs there for him.
All right.
Yeah, wait, there's
Oh.
Now as I tap your shoulder, you'll show off your legs for Tom Cruise there.
Okay.
Sorry, let me just pull my hand up here.
Now when I tap your shoulder, it'll intensify.
You okay?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, great.
Now when I tap your
You're
shoulder,
very good at that.
now when I tap your shoulder, you insist on the left one now.
The other one. Here.
Now as I tap your shoulder, count backwards from 5. It'll be like the best thing you've ever experienced in your life. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it comes. There it goes. There it is. There it is.
That is fantastic.
1, 2, 3, freeze. Deep sleep. Deep sleep. Deep sleep. Deep sleep. Deep sleep. Now, since we get the human brace, since you don't have anything, I'll just show you basically. I'll make her a mannequin. Very deep and very relaxed. Stand up for me if you'd be so kind. Stand up there for me. Very deep and very relaxed. Very deep and very relaxed. Hey, how's it going? How's it going? All right. Look right up this way. Or the cloudy skies and deep. Very deep and very relaxed. Now, can you pan up a little bit there?
Yeah.
Very deep and very relaxed. Now, I want you to put your feet together. Put your feet together. Stand up straight. Put this arm to this side. Put this arm to this side. Put your head back straight. Now, take a deep breath in. Let it out slow. As I tap your forehead, your whole body becoming very solid and stiff as a piece of steel. Very solid and stiff as a piece of steel. Very solid and stiff as a piece of steel. Take another deep breath in. 5. As I tap your forehead, stiffer and stiffer. 3. Stiffer and stiffer. 2. Your whole body solid and very stiff as a piece of steel. Very solid and very stiff as a piece of steel. Stiffer and stiffer. Stiffer and stiffer. Your whole body very solid and stiff as a piece of steel. Stiffer and stiffer. 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 Very stiff and rigid as a board. Very stiff and rigid as a board. Stiffer and stiffer. Stiffer and stiffer. Stiffer and stiffer. Stiffer and stiffer. Go ahead and grab her feet there. Stiff and rigid as a board. 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 Very stiff and very rigid. Put her back down. Very stiff and very rigid. Now, pan this up, if you'd be so kind. Now, here in just one moment, Mindy, you are going to awaken. You're going to feel like you've slept for 6 hours. And when you go back, when MTV calls you, he will also mention that you met a great entertainer by the name of Mr. Bill, and you think it'd be great that it comes when you get on the show that, that I'd be on the show there with you. So as I tap before it 3 times, just remember that, Okay, here we go. Slowly count backwards from 10. And when you awaken, all this applause will be for you. And you'll feel like you slept 6 hours. And when you go for this next interview, whether it be MTV or what, you'll be the best one there. Take a deep breath in. Let it out slow. 9. 8 starting to come up. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. A nice round of applause for Mindy.
Why am I in there?
How many fingers are holding up?
4. Where are my clothes?
Do you know what
Make
happened?
it in front of everybody. You don't remember? It was
No.
hilarious.
No, I didn't.